We want to work with you to stop the merchants of death. We want to challenge the process. 33 children killed in Chicago this year. 30,000 killed across the country. 120,000 injured. There's a crisis. Jobs are going out. Drugs are coming in. Enforced by guns. So we're not safe in our schools, in our churches, on our streets. It seems that there's an attempt to protect the gun merchants and to arrest us. We didn't push Chuck. Chuck pushed us. And today he had his shop full of people, more than the law would allow, overcrowded condition. He invited Father Flake and I in alone into what would have been a massacre or a violent situation. And we simply stood there, and the police rather aggressive and quickly arrested us. We don't fear the arrest or mind the arrest for this purpose. This is a purpose of conscience. We want to mobilize urban America, mayors and police chiefs all over America. AK-47 and Uzis should be illegal. They were illegal for 10 years. Cheney and Bush let the sun set on that law, and now we're fighting a war against weapons of mass destruction in Iraq and making weapons of mass destruction legal at home. There's no defense against these weapons. And this summer, in this city, 500,000 kids on the streets without summer school, or summer jobs, drug flow and gun flow, it's uninhabitable. And so we're going to escalate this struggle. We intend to meet with, intend to have a prayer vigil here at noontime on this coming Friday, a noontime prayer vigil, 12 to 1 on Friday. We're meeting with Senator Meeks and other political leaders to look at tougher gun laws for this state. Riverdale, I might add, is the only community in the state. You can only buy one gun per month.
Oh, wow.
But beyond this, you can buy an unlimited number of guns. For what purpose? You know, we can understand having a gun license to hunt a rabbit or deer on a reservation or someplace, but you don't hunt with AK-47s the wild. They only have one purpose: to kill people. We want to stop the killing machine. We want to stop the flow of drugs and guns. Today, prepared for this holiday weekend, the places that are selling the firecrackers over in Indiana, they are surveying those places. When they bring in firecrackers into state lines, they'll be arrested. Why are the police doing surveillance on the gun shops? People go across the line, get the gun, and bring them back in and kill people. No city is manufacture guns or sells them. The suburbs surround them, and they infiltrate and they kill. And so I say, Father Flake, you are a great partner in this, and thank God for your ministry.
We just want to make clear that we're not stopping on this. This is a federal issue. This is a national issue. Children are dying. Kids here are holding up pictures of children who have died. We can either sit at cemeteries and mourn, or we can fight and change the laws. We have to fight and change the laws because easy access to guns means easy murder for children. And until we change the law, and Chuck's becomes the poster boy of that nationally, because more guns are sold from Chuck's than any other place in the state of Illinois, and the fact that guns have been traced from crimes back to Chuck's. We are going to continue to fight, and we're looking for police officers, police chiefs. We're on the same side. We want safer streets for police officers and for our children. So we're on the same side. We want them to speak up and join with us, and it's just difficult to understand why the police are so aggressive on us.
I mean, the push.
And push Reverend Jackson, and they're so aggressive to arrest us with trespassing, but not aggressive to arrest a push on Reverend Jackson. And say that we've said that it happened, and so we said, well, his word isn't good enough for the push, but Chuck's word is good enough for trespassing. There's a double standard. There's a double standard.
That is the belief that Chuck has the right to determine who can come in and not in and out of the shop. That is not the law. That cannot be arbitrary. If it is a public license, The public place, we all have the right, if anybody has the right to go into a public place.
All right.
Right.
Today he organized about 50 of his gun supporters and put them in the place with their signs protesting our being here and really misinterpreting our message. People have the right to arms, but I meant bearing arms had to do with shooting away out from under occupation and the militia.
That's right.
They have a right to bear arms. They don't have a right to lock us out of a public place. That's the Public Accommodation Bill of 1964. And so again, we are going to come back again
Friday at 12.
and again. We're either going to mourn at funerals
Yes.
or march
back.
to stop the gun flow.
Yes.
We must stop mourning and start marching.
Yes.
Say stop mourning. Start marching. Stop mourning. Start marching.
Stop marching.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Save the children.
Save the children.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Save the children.
Save the children.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Save the children.
Save the children.
Stop jobs
Stop jobs.
from going out.
Going out.
And drugs. And guns.
guns.
Coming in. Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Save the children.
Save the
Put your hands together.
Thank you all for staying and for waiting. Thank you.